What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the 49 Carats podcast. I'm your host, Steph, live from Levi's Stadium. Anyone who's tuned in, watching, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me all right because I'm using this Bluetooth microphone and I want to make sure that I'm loud and clear. There's also some background music, so I just want to be sure that I'm being heard here. But anyway, this game, final score 28-16, kind of went similar to how I expected it to go. For one, I personally thought that Geno Smith would play in this game. He ended up not. It was Drew Lock who started at quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. That in turn came with, some different wrinkles, I guess you can say, from the Seahawks and maybe what their game plan would be with a different quarterback. And so I think early on the 49ers needed to adjust to that just a little bit. You saw that the Seahawks early on in the game were able to answer back to the 49ers' first touchdown, which the 49ers scored rather quickly. But, Seattle got that touchdown pretty quick to DK Metcalf. And actually, on that drive, the 49ers' first defensive drive of the game, Mooney Ward got hurt with a groin injury. It looked like he was trying to make an effort to come back in, but after a few drives, I think it was pretty sure that he would not, so he did not return to the game. And that obviously impacted the way that this game was played, at least early on, for the 49ers defense, because they had to revert to relying back to Isaiah Oliver in the slot, and it was Ambry Thomas and Diamador Lenore on the outside corners. So, given that, things got a little tricky for the defense early. But at the end of it, the 49ers, I thought, made some adjustments. Still some, questionable tackling a couple times, but, I have to watch this game back, but I think they pretty much put the clamps on Drew Lock and whatever the Seahawks were trying to do on offense in the second half, and again, that's all you can ask for. Now, going back to the offense of the 49ers, I told you guys that Christian McCaffrey, he's really early, literally the first play of the game early. It was Jordan Mason who ran it in on the first touchdown, but because of Christian McCaffrey's big run of 70-plus yards that put them right at the goal line pretty much, and Jordan Mason just punched it in from there. That was an impressive first drive, to say the least, but the 49ers went pretty pass-happy after that. They passed the ball a lot, but Brock Purdy had a hell of a game today. I didn't check. The last time I checked, someone said he had like 13-point-something yards per attempt, which is pretty high. So the 49ers, the Brock Purdy is a check-down merchant. Argument died pretty quickly, right? So RIP. But the 49ers offense stalled some moments in this game, but at the end of the day, they were able to score 28 points. And so, I don't know, this kind of felt like a weird game. It had some, division rivalry-ness to it, I guess. It was just, it got heated at some points. DK Metcalf, roid raging again on, this time on Fred Warner. And even JSN, Smith and Jigba, pushed, I think it was Ambry Thomas or something's face. So, yeah, just pissing the Seahawks off in this game. But, it feels great that the 49ers could keep their cool and get the win. So, crazy entertainment for sure for some of us who watched this game. But, the 49ers, stayed true, even starting flat a little bit on both sides of the ball. They won this game. So now the big test comes in next week. Is it next week already? No. Next week is Arizona, right? I believe it's Arizona, and then the Ravens. So the 49ers still on their world bird tour, and another bird down today. So I don't know if you guys could still see me if I move this camera thing away. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can't. So I'm not going to check the score, but basically I'll just say, I mean, it was a pretty eventful, some drama, and Kyle Shanahan showing big trust in Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy started off kind of shaky, like felt like he missed some guys. One of those led to the interception. He was trying to get the ball to Brandon Ayuk, just went through his hands and went to, what's his name, Love, the Seahawks defender. I thought he had a pretty good game, but yeah, Deebo Samuel as well had a hell of a game too in this one. Got to give him his props. The 49ers going to ride an angry Deebo into the playoffs. Scary hours for the rest of the league. Yeah, and Brock Purdy finished with a hell of a day, even despite starting a little bit slow. I kind of feel like these last couple games have shown the 49ers that, you know, maybe they could win the gritty ones. Maybe they could get into these close little games but still come out on top. I think that's important to show that and for them to know that heading into the playoffs and into this home stretch here before the playoffs. So I think the 49ers are showing us some new wrinkles as to who they are, who they can be, and I'm excited for it. Brock Purdy should definitely continue to be in the MVP conversation. We'll see how Dak Prescott looks later against the Eagles. Hoping the Cowboys could get that one done because the Lions lost again. So the 49ers are squarely in place to overtake that one seed if the Cowboys get the job done tonight. I don't have a lot of faith in the Cowboys, I gotta tell you, but hey, I'm gonna hope for the best anyway. But yeah, this is gonna be a short show. No show for me tomorrow. I'm gonna be flying back from the Bay Area. So my show with Weston, the 49K Player of the Week, is going to be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you guys tune into that. But for now, have a good rest of your Sunday. 49ers are the one seed by the end of the day. All right, y'all. Peace.